Grace and peace. Good morning. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good evening. Good evening. Whatever time of day that you might be looking at this. My name is Royal Rose, and I am a motivational speaker, and I just came to say hello. Good Sunday. Happy Sunday. How are you? I hope all is well in your world. As for me, I am blessed and highly favored. And I am truly grateful for everything that I've been through. I didn't know what I know today. And that's why they say when you know better, you do better. And I've always been in a search for understanding for like why people do the things that they do. And what I come to realize there is no real rhyme or reason. But I come to understand it is a backstory. It's always a backstory, and to find compassion that everybody has a soul and that God is fantastic. He is amazing. He does miraculous things. I am a living, breathing miracle. And I know that today because I should not be here. I really should not be. And I know that. And it's because of his grace and mercy that I am. It's also because I am a dunamis woman, and that means I have miraculous power. He knew that from birth, and the devil is always on attack. So I have to keep my mind in constant prayer, constant communication, constant feeding my spirit and my soul with information that inspires, encourages me. And that's why I gotta inspire and encourage. And that's why I was asked to do this YouTube page because God entrusted me. Like I said, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm here. I am just keep doing tapes, keep getting better at my craft. So, like they said, what you put in is what you get out. And I'm grateful. Really, that's what I've come to realize for everything that I've been through. All the, like before I was 10, I've had over 10 men sexually violate me. I should be somewhere in an institution or somewhere, but I'm not. I'm in my right frame of mind. I'm feeling good, looking good, struggling with my finances because I didn't know better, and that's just my truth. But I'm willing and I'm able to make a change in my life. So, and that's what I'm at because I didn't even know what I want. I'm in this new university and they asked the question, what is it that you want? Now, we as women, we know what the kids and the husband and we can do for everybody else. But as a woman, you know, because there's the woman, what do she want? What does she really want? And took a minute, it took me about 2 weeks to get that answer. And what I want is to be a part of God's kingdom first and foremost. I really want to um, shed His word. I want to know His word. I want to be able to bat the devil because I know he's been on attack for me. When I just look back at my life and all I've been through, I'm clear that he was after me now. You know what I'm saying? Because he knew that I had this power that I didn't know that I have. And God knew before I got here. He knew every hair that I had on my head. He know when I changed my wigs because he know the true me, And I am, like I said, amazed at his grace. Today I went to a sermon and my girlfriend Leslie, the poet that I interviewed last week, she ministered at her church, the upper greenhouse, and the service was good, but the word was to redeem, to be redeemed, and that means to get back Because redeem means that you're gonna redeem, like you redeem a coupon, you redeem. So I'm redeeming back all that I've been through, and that's what I got from that story. And it also tell your story, and your story will help somebody else. And that's what I know, that all I've been through was totally to help somebody else, that it wasn't for me. He just used me because he knew that I am a faithful servant. I'm grateful to my mother. Yes, because it wasn't through her that she introduced me. That's why they say raise a child in the way that they should go. And that's what's wrong with the kids today, and why all this craziness is going on, because nobody's dealing with the issue at hand. And that's the mental illness that's going rapid in our community, rapid in society, in the world, in the trains and the buses. I haven't took a train in like a year, because it's just crazy, and it ain't getting better because they're not dealing with it. They're constantly building, making new stuff, but nobody's dealing with the issue at hand. And the issue at hand is mental illness, and homes, for the mental illness. They build the homes for everybody else, but they don't build it for people of home. And it's like an insult, it's like a slap in the face. And if nobody didn't learn anything from the pandemic, it, I don't know where we are as a nation, as a people. The eyes ain't open. But I can't be a BMW, a bitchy, moaning, whining person. I'm going to be a person that's going to do her part. And my part is just to get up here, is to motivate and to encourage, to inspire, to let you know that God is in the loving, caring business. He's the same today, tomorrow, forevermore. He loves you. Everything that we happen, everything, we say that like everything happens for a purpose. But now when I look back and I see the evolution of my life, my story, and I can see the purpose. I can see it. I'm grateful. That's why I'm so damn happy about all of it, because I can see it. I know it. I'm not reading. It's not a scripture. It's not a book that I'm coming from. It is my own life experience. I'm a survivor of 60 years of abuse between man in, man out, man in, man out, husbands, kids, myself. You know, I, I'm sometimes bewildered that I'm still here in my right frame of mind. But that's what I know, that God is miraculous, because I shouldn't be here. I didn't know that. I've had guns put to my head. I was DOA on arrival. I know that I shouldn't be. I know the things I've done. I know the places I've been, and it behooves me. But that's what lets me know for sure, guaranteed, no doubt, is that God is in the forgiving business. He is caring, loving, and all He wants is for us to adore Him, love Him, cherish Him, spread His word, to let other people find the peace that I have, that I can share that with somebody else. The peace beyond human understanding. I heard that. I really did. I've heard that many, many times. But to have it is what is the amazing factor. Is that I have that peace beyond human understanding. I am like very at peace. Like I live alone. I don't feel lonely. I haven't watched TV in 3 months. I don't miss it. I'm stung, but I guess because I'm open and I'm ready and it's my time, it's my season to continue to learn, to grow, to be open, and that's what I'm saying to y'all. Be open to change, be willing to do something different. If you do the same thing, you're going to get the same thing. So you got to be open and willing to see things differently. I am just so grateful. I am going to read something because it's just what I do. I always have to read something. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to read from Acts of Faith, my faith. Let's go here. Let's go here. What can I get out of Acts of Faith today? Let's see what's here. My book is, look, it's all tore up. I have put this book to use. And when I got this book, my husband gave it to me in February, Valentine's Day, 2004. It says to I was just rose then, to the one and only true love after God. See, he knew God was the one and only. Happy Valentine's Day from Michael Grant with all my love. Enjoy. And that's what my husband gave me. Okay, let's go. Let's see what we're going to read today. Okay, let's go. I want to stay in order. But let's go wherever it happens, because I am nobody. My book is all tore up. Lord, help me. Let's go here. Okay. I'm all alone and I don't have nobody. That's what the title is. And this is Fear and Faith. No one wants to be alone when things are not going well. Whether we fall Whether we fail or we push into our life's difficulty, we don't want to be there on our own. In the darkness of trouble, we reach out for someone to help us. If we are lucky, they can't. They may want to, but there is simply nowhere anyone else can learn our lesson with us or for us. We all got our own life lesson to learn. And I remember telling somebody this, because they said when I got married, my husband, who was an addict, and they said they didn't come to my wedding because I married addict. Now, I'm an addict, but I was a covenant addict. I don't get that. It wasn't a true friendship, but I come to realize. But it was just her issues, and that was how she saw things, but I was with that man for 20 years. So it wasn't no coincidence. I was supposed to marry him. He was my life lesson. And had I not, I would not have learned that I was royalty. You know what I'm saying? And he loved me to the best of his ability. So that's why I'm saying we all have our own life lessons to learn. We can't tell other people what they got to learn or when they got to learn or how they got to. Oh, I'm going to stop loving you because you're not doing it the way I think you should be doing it. Then that's not real love. You know what I'm saying? Because real love is when we allow people to be who and what they are, not what we want to be. And the minute they don't do something, that's what happens with the marriage. Oh, like over 80% of marriages today is in crisis or in divorce because the minute something don't go right, because it's so easy to say, "Oh, next," and that's what people do, and that's why they repeat. And I remember saying that, getting the same man with a different face because you're not willing to sit still and learn a lesson. And I remember with my husband, I said, this time I'm gonna sit still because I noticed that how I was jumping. So I sat still and I learned my lesson. It took me 20 years, but it took what it took, because that's what I learned in the kingdom of God, that you got to be patient with everything. We don't understand it, but some things is to make us grow. And like I said, I'm always going to say this: my roughest times has been my biggest blessings. And I'm sure that, like, I lost two kids, three husbands, house burned down, molested over 10, 15 men. I know. This is what I know for sure. This is, like I said, it ain't nothing. This is not stuff I'm sharing. Has nothing to do with anything I read. The stuff I read helps me, inspires me, because I know I have to feed my soul and my spirit. But what I'm sharing is coming from my own life experience. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, let me finish. If you are a slow learner, you might be mad at a friend that you think should help or but didn't. You may become disillusioned and resentful at the family member who always call you but never answers when you call. If you're a spiritual educated candidate, you may complain and whine and stomp your feet, declaring, "Why me? This is not fair. I can't take this anymore." Oh, yeah, you can take it. You can always take the dark, lonely, frightening valley experience because we have no other choice. Our blessings have our name on them, so do yourself a favor and do your lessons with great blessings appears before you. Clearly disguise your most difficult challenge as your greatest obstacles or your extremely negative experience. You are fast to handle you was forced to handle all by yourself. What a blessing. What a blessing opportunity to face the truth, forgive yourself, ever practice faith, develop trust, be still, and know right where I am, God is. I am not alone. I am learning. And that's what it is. It's just, I just said that. Like everything that we went through, my roughest times were my biggest blessings. And everything is a lesson. And I can tell you from everything I went through, I can just go down the list. I can tell you something I learned from it because I did the work. I did the necessary work to look at myself, to heal, to I'm not walking around with any resentment, anger towards anybody. I am at peace. I am happy. I am content within myself, with God, with the whole thing, the whole process, everything. Like I said, this not, I can't think. I really can't think of a soul that I can tell you I'm having trouble forgiving. Because it ain't necessary. I realize what I know now that we are all souls. And through all the education and all the things that I've been through, like I said, there's no rhyme or reason why people do the thing. Let's like the killing yesterday. I don't even watch TV. How I found out how you get all your information is if you touch Facebook or you touch anything on your phone, you're gonna get what's happening. So I found out, he killed 10 people, and you know what I'm saying. I don't. It's just the sickness. It's the mental illness that we are not addressing. And like you said, always is another mass killing. We go through this like every time, but nobody's dealing with the matter at hand, and dealing with the mental illness that should be dealt with. But, you know, like I said, I'm gonna do my part by getting up here, sharing. Hopefully, I get some followers soon. Make me feel a little better. But I trust and believe in God, and I'm just doing. Like I said, I gotta be obedient. Like I said, it's nobody. Like I said, I ain't trying to put up no fancy thing yet. This is just me coming straight to you from my heart, from my bedroom on Sunday, May 15th, 2022. And I been to two services. I am truly blessed. I have roof, shelter, clothes. I have not a thing to complain about. And I just felt the need to just make sure that I stay connected. If not, like I said, I am going to do this until the wheels fall off. And I get it right, and I'm going to become what God needs me to be. Because I don't want the credit for any of this. I just know that and what you put in is what you get out. So I have to be consistent with myself. Just if I don't do this for anybody else, it's just learning to be consistent. Just be talking to y'all, just loving up on y'all, sending love from my home to your home, saying, Happy Sunday. Love is the answer, always. And we look better when we smile. So I am smiling. Yes, I am true. And this is a true smile. I'm really at peace within my soul. So once again, I say thank you. Have a blessed and wonderful Sunday. And remember, like I said, love is the answer, and we look better when we smile. Talk with you later. Be blessed.